Assalamualaikum ji. This is the second part of water resources of Pakistan. Kishanganga Hydro Project. The Kishanganga project is another controversial water issue between two countries. It is about 330 megawatt hydraulic project located about 16 km upstream of Muzaffarabad and involves diversion of Kishanganga or Neelam river. Pakistan objections are based on the grounds that project will have an adverse effect on Neelam Jhelum link project. A second diversion of the water of Kishanganga river to Jhelum would ruin the Neelam valley in Pakistan. It is feared that the project could reduce Pakistan's total water availability from an estimated 154 mf to about 140 mf, a shortage about 8 to 9%. This dam disrupt the flow of water into Jhelum river, which flow into Pakistan. 96 km strip of water, Sar Creek, another dispute between Pakistan and India. 96 km strip of water run Kutch marshland. The creek, which opens up into the Arabian Sea, divides the Kutch region of India, state of Gujarat, with Sindh province of Pakistan. Immense economic gain. Much of region is rich in oil and gas below the sea belt. Sar Creek. This is the Sar Creek between India and Pakistan. Sar Creek is another Kashmir. Sar Creek is about 16-mile long estuary between India and Pakistan, has been center of a long running border dispute. Sar Creek, India's point of view. India support its by citing the Thawleg doctrine in international law. The law states that river boundaries between two states may be, if the two states agree, divided by mid-channel. Doctrine is not applicable in the case, as it is only applies to the body of water that are navigable, which is the Sar Creek is not. India rejects Pakistan's stance by maintaining the fact that the creek is navigable in high tide and that fishing travelers use it to go out to the sea. Dams in Pakistan. Larger dams, Mangala and Jhelum river, installed capacity 1000 megawatt. Tarbela, maximum capacity 4200 megawatt on Indus river, located in Haripur district, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The second largest dam in the world by structural volume. The largest earth-filled dam in the world, Tarbela. Varshik Dam on river Kabul, installed capacity about 243 megawatt. List of small dam in Pakistan are Dhongani Dam, Dhok, Talian Lake Dam, Ghazi Baroda, Gomal Dam, Hub, Karunjar, Kanpur, Kurram, Mirani, Misrat, Rawal, Sabzaki, Shakuda, Simli. Kalabagh Dam, a controversial issue. This is the location of Kalabagh area. History. Proposed on the Indus River at Kalabagh in Mianwali district of Punjab. In December 2004, General Pervez Musharraf announced to build the dam in the largest interest of Pakistan. On May 26, 2008, the Federal Minister of Water and Resource Management of Pakistan, Pervez Musharraf, said that the Kalabagh would not be constructed and the project has been cancelled. He said due to the opposition from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Sindh and other stakeholders, the project was no longer feasible. However, after the worst flood in 2010 in Pakistan, the PM Yusuf Gilani stated that devastation of flood would have been less if Kalabagh Dam had been built. Necessary to Punjab's point of view. Necessary to fulfill nation's need for more water to keep up with growing population and industrial demand on agriculture supply cheap hydroelectric power to the whole country. The annual outflow of water into urban sea is considered a waste in Punjab, which feels that water can be used in irrigation and fertile land in the southern area of Punjab and northern area of Sindh. Kalabagh site is the most favorable compared to the other two, Basha and Skardu. While Kalabagh project include construction of several irrigation canals to fulfill growing demand for agriculture in Pakistan, and that should be built first. Punjab's view is that a dam of above 3000 megawatt production can finish all energy crisis in Pakistan. Sindh's view, strongest opponent of Kalabagh Dam. Kalabagh Dam will go to irrigate farmland in Punjab and KP at their coast. The coastal region of Sindh require a constant flow of water down the Indus into the urban sea so that the flowing water can keep the sea water from intruding inland. Such sea water intrusion would literally turn vast area of Sindh coast into an arid saline desert and destroy Sindh's coastal mangroves. Not enough water for another large dam across the Indus. Sindh claims that current flow of Indus river downstream of Kotli Barrage only because of rain. Hence, in the year of low rain, Sindh fears the Indus would stop flowing. The Kalabagh site is located in highly seismic zone near an active fault. Silt deposit in the proposed Kalabagh dam would further curtail the water storage capacity of Manchur Lake and other lake of white land like Halaji Lake. Punjab has low credibility and doubtful sincerity when it comes to fulfilling promises. The entire system and canal of Ghazi Baroda hydroelectric project run in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. However, the electricity generating turbine were installed just 500 meters inside Punjab, so that royalty is denied to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The growth of most crop is affected when groundwater is shallow enough to maintain soil profile with root zone, water and field capacity. This excess water and resulting continuous wheat root zone can lead some serious fatal disease of the root and stem. Working the soil when overlay weight can destroy soil structure and thus restricted root growth and drainage further. Soil and water salinity. Crop yield decrease linearly with increasing salt level above a given threshold level. This threshold level will vary according to the tolerance of the crop. Yield decreases in absence of toxic salts such as boron. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa viewpoint. While the reservoirs will be in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the dam electricity generating turbine will be just across the provisional border in Punjab. Concerned that large area of Nowshera district would be submerged by dam and even wider area could suffer from waterlogging and salinity. As the water will be stored in Kalabagh dam as proposed, that will give water level rise in the city that is about 200 km away from the proposed location. Not directly affected by the dam as such, rather most nationalist Baloch Sardar claim the dam is an instance of Punjab lording it over smaller province. They have, however, not included the dam in any of their statement there after its cancellation. Alternate energy sources: solar energy, heating water, generating electricity to create fuel for your vehicles. Discover ways to use corn stalks, wheat pine cones, twigs, bark to generate fuel to heat your home or drive your vehicle. The technology has been around for over 100 years. Basically anything that decomposes or burn can be used to generate energy for home or car. Types of biomass: wood, crop, carbon.